Space Channel. I hosted a little show called Inner Space, bringing you all the latest and greatest in genre entertainment news. And this is my last panel. I got a very cool guest, you know him from The Walking Dead. You might remember him from Stargate as well, and a huge film career. His IMDb page is like a telephone book of credits. So let's get him out here. He's very cool and lots of fun. Michael Rooker, everyone! You are in a very good mood. You were bouncing around backstage, having fun. Cynthia just did a little interview with you.
I was just warming up.
Yes. So what's the fun of conventions for you? Why are these
they're not fun at all.
No.
Nobody's laughing.
These chairs are kind of funny. Yeah.
They're bouncy, little bouncy chairs. Now, is everyone enjoying the lines?
But they, you know, good payoffs at the end. Before we get into Walking Dead, you're very well known for your voice. It's very distinctive. You've done a lot of great voice work, of course, Call of the Dead. So tell us, you know, a lot of people are interested in voice work. So do you have any advice or special thoughts on the talent of voice acting?
You know, I just sort of fell into it. I didn't have any real training in, well, I had some training in my voice. I did theater school and, you know, some live theater and stuff like that, but my voice is what it is. It's not the...
There's a note on
it's not the cleanest or the, you know what? Mind you.
Yeah, it should be. There you go. This is better. I should do it.
David Letterman. David Letterman's.
We'll go up a little bit.
I'm a little short.
There we go.
You want advice for voice work?
Yeah.
You know, get a voice agent and get out there and start doing it. Now, you don't even really need an agent these days. You know, get yourself a Mac, you know, and a nice microphone and a blanket. Cover your head, and there you go.
Well, which do you prefer? Being in the studio doing voices for video games, or out shooting a show like Walking Dead where you have to lop your own hand off?
The one that pays me the most.
Well, Cynthia asked you this backstage, but were you surprised at all by the huge success of this show that's about zombies? A topic that really hadn't been covered so much on TV before.
Hold this.
Will do. Let's bring out the guns, everyone. It's a gun show now.
The gun show! What was the question?
Were you surprised by the success of Walking Dead? Given that, you know, at the get-go, I mean, everyone thought, a zombie show, is this going to work? Can this sustain itself? But it's huge.
Well, it's not all about zombies either. You know, it's about all these people living in a post-zombie apocalypse, right? And everything goes wrong. I mean, there's not a lot to eat. You know, there's sex with you know, other people's wives and stuff like that. And so it's like real life, yeah.
Without zombies. We hope.
With zombies, right? Yeah, so it's fun.
Did you have a moment when you were on set, shooting these sequences, just going like, wow, this is so cool, or a moment, like a highlight for you of your experience with Walking Dead that really stood out?
I think the highlight of my career is doing a 4-minute monologue on a rooftop with no other actors to deal with, only myself. And a few lovely zombies scratching at the door. It was an awesome piece of writing. Man, I saw it. I got the script, and I started reading the monologue, and I just said to myself, wow, this is hard. This is really a lot. This material is really tough material, and so yeah, I think that's the highlight so far of my Walking Dead existence.
Well, we got questions on the floor, but I have one more for you on the topic of Walking Dead. Now that you've done a show about a zombie apocalypse, do you think you have the skills to survive should there be a zombie outbreak? Is it training that you went through, or does it not relate at all?
Does this guy know any of my work at all?
I guess you've done a lot otherwise that would relate to survival skills. True enough.
True enough, I grew up with 6 women.
You can survive anything.
And I'm here. I'm here to tell about it.
All right, let's go to the floor. We got mic 5. Hello?
Where are we at?
Oh, on the left-hand side, way over there.
Mr. Rooker, thank you for coming. My name is Chris. My question is, even though your character has had a limited role so far, he has a large impact on your brother Daryl. How do you see your role continuing to impact Daryl in the future?
I don't worry about Daryl. And as a matter of fact, it's not Daryl, it's Duro. Merle and Duro. And no matter how the hell they spell it on the scripts and you see in the muse, it's spelled D-E-R-L-E. Duro. I think Merle and Duro are 2 guys that grew up together, raised themselves. Mom and Dad weren't nearly around enough, and in between, in and out of prison, Merle did his best to raise his little brother, and you know what? Nobody else can kick his ass, but Merle can.
Well, you've played a lot of villains in your career, some hero characters as well. What are the qualities that make for a good villain, or what do you look for in a character, a villainous character?
I've played some villains. What do you think? Yeah. You know what? I don't worry about that. I just look at the script, look at the role, and you know, if it tickles my fancy, if I get to mutilate and destroy a few things, I'm a happy camper.
I'm gonna move my chair away a little bit. We got mic 4 in the center of the floor. They're jumping around right there.
Gentlemen, I'm over here.
Where?
Right on our right.
Oh, there you are. I see it.
I'm a huge fan of the novel, so needless to say, when AMC brought this series out, I was ecstatic. My question for you, Michael, is blink once for yes, blink twice for no. Shall we call you the governor?
No. That's already old news, baby. Yeah, I'm so sorry for you, but no one told you that the governor has already been cast. And thank goodness I don't have to lie about that anymore. I mean, I went for a whole year of people assuming that I was going to be the governor, and you know, the way I read my role, Merle never really seemed like the governor type to me. You know, Merle would not want to be a governor, first of all. Perhaps a king or a president or something like that. You know, presidents are voted in. You know, maybe Merle, the king dictator. That would be more like Merle.
I think so.
Yeah. No governor stuff. No.
But it seems like we may see Merle once again. Chances are, season 3. Can you comment on that? Also, if you're in the center area, raise your hand. We got runners with microphones. If you have any questions.
Yeah, we want some questions here. Yeah, you know what? I think it's been stated, it's out there now that Merle is going to be making an appearance and a reappearance, and they're going to be in season 3. I'll be back.
That's a hand.
Yes, one hand. That's right.
But otherwise, no worse for the wear. We're looking forward to it. Mike.
Maybe a little bit meaner. I don't know. We'll see.
It would be meaner without a hand. There we go.
Where? Look, I got you now. Okay.
If your significant other were to turn into a zombie in the future, would you kill her or keep her as a zombie pet?
This is not for Merle, this is for Michael Rooker, me, the guy up here on stage, right? Oh, okay. I think I'd put her out of her damn misery. So sorry, guys.
Humane thing to do in that circumstance.
Sean does that. She cuts their arms off and their jaws off and leads them around in chains. I don't think I'd do that, you know. They sort of get in the way.
audience right there with Drew. He's waving his hands over at the...
Right on, I see you, man. I'm getting good at this now.
Hello, big fan of Walking Dead. I was wondering, for Merle, who do you think he would hold a grudge against more? T-Dog for dropping the key, or Rick for leaving him cuffed up there?
You know, I gotta tell you, that was a cheap shot Rick pulled on me. You know, with that gun, the butt end of the gun like that. I mean, that's assault with a deadly weapon. First off, he's a cop, he should have known that. And so I think Merle definitely has a bone to pick with that old boy.
We got another one on the floor over there. Yes?
Hey, so zombies are great, but I want to get to, I'm a car guy, so I want to talk about Days of Thunder a bit. So,
Right on, brother! Yeah.
So if you want to go over that a bit, and I guess they wanted a specific question, so about the scene where you're got the rental cars and you're going down the beach, crashing them up. There's something on that, I guess.
You know, that's a boring question, dude. How about the scene where we're racing wheelchairs and Tom Cruise is trying to beat me?
How was that?
Didn't happen, right? Because I beat Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise and I were really racing. Tom Cruise and I raced doing almost everything in that movie. When they call us into the set, we would race from the trailer to the set. We did everything. We raced. We competed in everything we did practically. And by the end of the wheelchair race, our knuckles were completely bloody and red. He was tough cat, yeah.
Well, you have had the opportunity to work with some big name action stars, so I'm going to put you on the spot. You've worked with Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and Van Damme. Who would win in a fight between the three of them?
Between the three of those guys?
Yeah, or if you were in the fight, would you take them all?
It would take three of them at least.
We got Mike 6 in the center with a question right down in the middle.
What would Myrtle be doing if there wasn't a zombie apocalypse?
Same thing Merle's been doing all along, you know? Chilling out, maybe trying to make some money to go to the Bahamas, you know? Making sure he doesn't get the clap again. Making sure no one is, you know, stealing his stash and whatnot.
Generally kicking ass.
Just relaxing, you know. Merle's a nice guy, you know. Merle doesn't kick ass unless the ass is asking to be kicked.
Back on mic 4 on the right of stage, she's waving green sweater right there.
I got him. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, can we expect any big or interesting twists in the new season?
Why do you want to know that?
Big fan, and I'm just kind of curious, like not spoilers per se, but just anything new or exciting.
There's going to be a lot of new and exciting things. Merle will be back. Merle will be back. And it's about time.
It was cool to see the flashback episode. What was that like shooting? It was just the two of you then. That'd be like an intense moment.
You know, that was an awesome sequence. Norman Reedus, who plays my brother, wonderful, wonderful actor, and we hung out together. He rides a bike, I have a bike, I'm going to bring it down, and so we're going to go on little motorcycle tours, whatever. It was good. It was, you know what? It was very interesting. It was just the two of us, as you said. It was the first scene that we had ever had, you know, as Merle and Daryl in the piece, and so we were both a little, ooh, well, how's this going to go? You know? But reading the script, reading the sequence.